technology. We are live. Are we live on the YouTubes? Let me refresh. We are live on the Twitch. Music, I think, is okay. Let's lower it a little bit. I think that's okay now. Better. I look passable. I'll accept that. I'll raise the music a little bit. There we go. I'd say that's better. What if I get closer to the mic? Does that sound better? No peeking. Lower the audio a little bit more. I think that's good. Maybe should have done a little bit of an audio test before I had started the stream. But I didn't. This is the stream. Now, I don't know why YouTube took a little bit to show that I'm streaming, but now I'm streaming. Hello, world. I'm IonizedBoop. Nice to meet you. Here I come. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I hope everybody's having a nice and lovely day. I'll be honest with you, a bit nervous showing yourself on camera. At least I am. But I kind of wanted to, well, not kind of, I wanted to do this because there's something I'm trying to do with this, at least within this month. So I know typically when it comes to streaming, it's essentially a saturated market full of people just trying to make their living off of it. I hope my audio is coming through okay. It looks like it is. Let me get a little bit closer. Since the streaming market is just becoming saturated with everybody starting streaming nowadays, I think today it's a lot more difficult just to kind of reach what some people would consider decent. I guess a decent count would be one way to put it. So when I mean decent count, I mean like before, I think when YouTube started, we'll say, people were happy to even have 1,000 subscribers. Now it's not, nobody really think much of it. They're looking more for 10, 100,000. 100,000, I think that's pretty good. That seems like somebody can actually make a living off of just doing that kind of content. Whereas somebody doing 10,000, I think they'll be struggling. I don't know the exact metrics for it. I'm just kind of going off of data that I've seen from other people discussing this material. Safe to say though, I think people will be having a tougher time getting by if I only have a certain amount of viewer average. And I'll have a lot better of a chance if they had a higher subscription count, because typically those people like that person more, I think. Then again, I don't know. I think it's just all kind of here or there. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. So, I wanted to do this little experiment just to kind of see how quickly you can grow. Now, I know a lot of people try to do a lot of things just all of a sudden put things to the extreme. Like if you're to, like they were to Mr. Beastify it, to say. But it's a lot more difficult when you're trying to do something like streaming. Like nowadays, you have a lot of top tier streamers. Like people immediately would point to like Hassan or XQC. And it's difficult just to even tell like how would you even Mr. Beastification or go, you know, similar beastification styles for streaming. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to do that. I am more focused on alternate paths that I think could be possibly successful. Could not be. I don't know. I'm just testing out some stuff though to see if maybe if they're legit, if there's some merit to this kind of avenue. Now, that said, having to do this within a month is just kind of a constriction that I'm giving myself to push myself forward to do this. I initially wanted to try to do this on the 1st of December, but now it's 3rd, and it's not to say I haven't streamed before. That's not the issue. More of the issue is showing yourself on camera. A lot of people have issues with just doing that. One of the issues is they don't like the way they look. I think I'm okay. Okay enough now. Mainly because the beard is slightly more maintained. Checking myself out. I think I look good. But there are other reasons too why people have issues just showing themselves. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people get by just not showing themselves at all, or even just using some sort of an avatar to replace their image. And there's no issue for that. Just people have different ways of wanting to express themselves. Now, I could have gone through the avatar route, but one of the things that I've lack is time. Because I'm sure I could have probably taken the time to learn how to make a model and all the proper programming to develop and make one for myself. I'm sure it might be harder than I'm thinking it is. It might not be. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it because it's not an avenue of how I want to try to approach at least this particular experiment. But it's one of the things I've thought about. I might try in the future. We'll see. That said, time is really a limiting thing for myself, so I'm trying to make do with what I can. It's part of the challenge, so hence why I'm giving myself until the end of 2022. Partially because I procrastinate a lot of stuff, so this kind of fits in with my jurisdiction of how I do the things. So, what's the point of this introduction? Well, I'm here to introduce you all to myself. I'm IonizedBoop. Nice to meet you. Let's kind of go ahead and shake our hands. No, what a firm handshake you got. Somebody's been working out. Or at least they have a strong grip. For some reason, you must be a strong writer. Yeah, that's it. Very passionate work you do. Anyways, so now that I've introduced myself to you, the viewers, now I need to... I feel like since this is like the first introduction of myself to all the online stuff, the online world, digital world, I think I need to go out and first off, before I even get into that, I'm kind of like jumping around a little bit. So the point of this introduction stream is to start off my experiment of, let's see if I can do this smooth. I didn't. There we go. Is to try to get at least 1,000 followers. Now, that's a lot. It's a lot, especially to try to do it within 30 days. I say followers, subscribers count too, but I think if you were to look at some of the social medias, YouTube does subscribers, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, they all use followers. So I'm using this as like a kind of like a not a combination of the two, like saying they essentially fulfill the same notion as of that. You're getting people wanting to see your material, or at least follow you or subscribe to your work. So I picked 100,000 because 1 million just seems a lot to do and just a little bit too high. I know a lot of people that I've followed have not even reached that number, and I want to, not to say I don't want to try to push the boundaries of this. Like 100,000 is a lot still, but I think that's a lot more reasonable to do within 30 days. 1 million's kind of pushing it, not without doing extreme stuff, and then I don't have the time nor the resource, well, essentially, yeah, the resources really to do that kind of stuff. So we're going to try to do the 100,000 in a more resource manageable way for myself. So that way, if there is some merit to some of the stuff that I apply to this, then maybe other people can learn and try to apply this to their own formula too. Now, I say 30 days. It's already within 30 days. So the whole point though is to try to do it within a month. So before the end of December. And the goal for this is to become the okayest streamer. I'm not the best. I don't want to be the best. I feel like when people say that they're trying to be the best in something, there's always a way to better yourself. So best means like it's not perfect, right? But I feel like it's more work than I'm willing to put into for this particular kind of experiment. That said, I'm still going to put enough work to where I think it's going to be where I can be the best okayest person. You know, just the nice middle of the road. Not too much best, not too much worst. Too much okay? That's up to you to say. So, with that said, this first day, I said I'm introducing myself to, well, myself. See, I'm showing myself on camera. So, let's see. I don't know how people. One of the things I don't understand how people do this. There you go. Without like actually using their mouse to click on it, is by like going between the camera and myself and talking to the camera without looking all awkward and just like looking where they're clicking. Kind of lost my train of thought. Perfect. So okay, I'm introducing myself. I'm showing myself on the first time on camera to show all of you, or introduce myself all, look you dead in the eyes and say hello. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Yes. Well, I hope everything gets better from there. Everything starts off on a slope and then starts to pick up. Everything likes to equilibrate like that. So, that said, I just introduced myself to you. I'm sure I'll have some introductions from some people. I don't know how. I'm imagining comments or something similar to that. Yeah. But yeah, so I introduced myself to you, but I feel like I need to do a little bit of a step further. I think I need to do more of something more of letting myself be known to other people that I'm starting to show myself. That IonizedBoop, am showing myself to the world. And so one of the ways I thought about doing that is, why not send DMs or emails to the people? At least the leader, like, I say leaders of the people, like, really popular people, really. So, like, ooh, I gotta move myself. Smooth. New who this? New who this? There we go. Really popular people of the world. So, yeah, I'm gonna DM, email, or like find some way to contact these people. Now, some of them it's a bit extreme to do, like The Rock. Pretty difficult to email The Rock, I think, or like get some sort of communication through to him. So I'm leaving DMs as like an option on Twitter. I'm assuming Twitter's like a way to reach The Rock. If not, I'm sure there's probably some other way I can email him or contact him. So that's, he's like the right now the celebrity that I have on here that I'm gonna try to at least reach. He might not contact me, but that's, you know, hey, I'm just a person that's just starting out. I'm just starting to show my face on camera, whereas he's been doing it a good portion of his life, and I believe a good portion of it was when he was buff. Scratching the fur off my nose. Let's go to the next person, the current president. You know, I feel like if he's, or she, right now it's a he, they are the current leaders of where I live, the United States, and so I feel like I need to let them know that me, IonizedBoop, just started off streaming, and I want them to know that I'm starting off. So why not introduce myself to them with an email? Or I think they actually have like some website that I have to go through to send this information to. So it's a process. Now the Pope and Dalai Lama, I feel like you know, they're the leaders of their religious areas. I think, you know, why not? I feel like the Pope, you never know. Dalai Lama seems pretty chill enough for me to reach out. I say as if we're buddies. Never met him or her. I don't remember exactly who's the current one at this moment. I believe it's blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Let's just leave it off as that. But yeah, so some spiritual leader, a nation leader, a celebrity leader. I'd consider The Rock, I guess. So why not CEO leaders too? So since I'm going to be trying to use their social media websites, why not introduce myself saying, hey, I'm starting to use your websites to introduce myself to everybody else and trying to communicate with them. So I just want to let you know that I'm here. So that's why I'm reaching out to Susan, Emmett, Elon, although I think he's just recently taking over, so that's gonna, we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how long Twitter lasts. I might have to switch it out for somebody else. But right now, Twitter, we have Adam, Mark, and Joe. Joe? I think Joe. No, Joe. I forget. I even looked it up before how to pronounce it. Shows you how good I am at introducing myself to potential CEOs. CEO? Smooth. So, these are the current people I'm thinking of emailing. I might email, or I say email. I might try to contact other people too, like some other people on these platforms. Like, so we have YouTube and Twitch. I might try to reach out to some very high YouTubers like Mr. Beast or XQC, although I feel like both of them, they're pretty popular. I don't know if they'll be able to see my tiny message. Doesn't hurt to try though, right? You never know. It's all a statistical game, unless there's something that you don't see in the formula, in the calculations. But yeah, so let's see. I might email or contact some other people too on Instagram and Twitter, TikTok too. You know, try to jump around from it. But I think currently right now these are the main people I'm gonna do. These main 10 people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 people. And I feel like that's a safe number to, I don't know, to contact. You know, they're pretty popular. Am I gonna hear back from them? I don't know. You never know unless you try. They might not. They might. And we'll just have to see. Let's see, I might take a moment to kind of figure out who else to add on to here. Let's see though, if I were to add some people, well, you know, I did say Mr. Beast. Let's kind of add other possible. Let's see, let's do like this. Doing everything on the fly, so don't doing things on the fly, so no judging. Things might be misspelled or pronounced incorrectly. No judging. I don't judge you, you don't judge me. That's how this works. Right, Michael? He says yeah. Other possible send greeting card emails. Just like that. That doesn't make sense. But I think that gets the message across. Alright, so I said... So I think I just said Mr. Beast. We'll do YouTube. Work it down. So... Mr. Beast. Let's see, who else? I think... So 3 people come off of my head. So Mr. Beef. Haha, Mr. Beast. I wonder if there is a Mr. Beef. Let's take a look. Let's see. Whoa. Alright, let's not show that. Well, this is what I get from Mr. Beef. So I guess Mr. Beast is Mr. Beef. Ha ha. All these it looks good. Watch a little bit of it. Let's not get yelled at by YouTube. Oh, I got ads. Don't show the ads. We're gonna mute it too. No ads here. We don't see or hear anything. Oh, but look at all this meat. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just really craving. So I did eat before I started. I had some mandos, but I need some more juicier meat. Go ahead. I can skip it though. All right. Where's the meat? Chicago's best.
So this is your own special blend.
Correct.
So we got our spices, and now we got our juices.
Garlic juices.
Okay.
Our butts need to cook for 3 to 4 hours. But in the meantime, Christopher slices some of the finished stuff so I can build up my first classic Chicago Italian beef.
You're gonna go ahead and grab a piece of bread, twist it around, whip your hand like this, and put it in there.
Wait.
Look at
There
that.
you
Wait.
go.
They shred it?
Right here. Juices.
Meantime, Christopher
he shredded
slices
right
some
there.
of the finished stuff
There we go.
so
I
I can
missed
build
it.
up my first classic Chicago Italian beef.
You're gonna go ahead and grab a piece of bread, twist it around, whip your hand like this, and put it in there.
Shut the
Look at
music.
that.
There you go. Right on.
With our bread loaded with beef,
that looks
I
good.
Dip the ends in the steamy au jus. And then comes one of the truly tough decisions in any Chicagoan's life.
No, wait. I mean, I understand that you dip the ends to get the juices, but I mean...
Dry Italian beef with hot peppers.
Does the bread look really...
sweet today.
No, that doesn't look hard at all. That looks... Oh my gosh, that looks really wet, though.
We'll have a hot and sweet beef.
Let's do hot and sweet. I like that. I want a little bit of both. All right.
Soggy
so
bread. I mean,
sweet peppers. And you're gonna go ahead and take this. This is our jardiniere. I catch a lot of flack for having, I guess, a mild jardiniere. Some people think jardiniere is supposed to be super hot, but it's either you really like hot food or you're trying to mask.
And you don't need it. There's no masking the beef here because the beef is that.
You know, I agree with that. We don't want
I
too
gotta
spicy
give
of a jardiniere. You want to taste it.
She did really well, right?
Well,
You're all set.
this is all for me, so we got to make one for you.
Absolutely.
And
get rid of the caption. I don't know if some people like that. I was distracting you from the main food.
You're pretty impressed.
I was, yes.
I build the beef. I make a good beef sandwich.
Your beef making skills were excellent.
Let's dig in to this. We've got our sweet and hot. I'm ready.
I just want to point out, this is an odd observation. So this looks good. This actually looks... I mean, it's hard to say, right? Because when you go to have an Italian beef, if it's done right, it's nice and moist. But the way that they dip the bread into the juices kind of tells me that it's going to be a bit dry.
Sweet and hot, I'm ready.
But on a side note, look at her nails. Now it's really nice. I've come to notice that I'm very I've noticed them more, and I blame Simply Nailogical for this. But yeah, so this is really nice. You have your nice little just, I don't know if that's like a I think they're called, like, if you get like those fake nails and glue it on top. I don't know if that's what these two are, or she just had somebody perform the work for her. But you can tell that like they've grown a bit, because they're not like, they're showing here, I think. But granted, I'm not an expert in this, nor do I paint my nails, as you can see. Or let me show you, as you can see. Ooh. Oh. Look at my nails. Rah, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, it's It's just something that I don't know why I pointed it out. But yeah, what I was trying to get back to, it's really wet that it's falling apart as she's trying to eat it. That's a no-go for me. If you have to do that, you're essentially just trying to make up I feel like you're just trying to make up for the dryness of your sandy. I think this, you would consider this a sandy, right? Italian beef? I would. That's saying, that's it though, that still looks good.
It's tender, it's light, and I like that the jardiniere is not overpowering.
I will say though, the bread doesn't look hard, and that's a plus. Like, it doesn't look like it'll push back your gums.
It gives you that like little kick that you need, but it's not burning your mouth.
Exactly.
Now this truly is like the ultimate Chicago comfort food.
Whether it's me or it's other beef stands, this is our food. This really is.
It's Italian beef. You know you.
See, now look, this one that this guy is eating, it looks pretty good. It doesn't look wet. Well, I say that. Looking at his nails, it looks like the moisture is kind of coming out there. So I mean, maybe it's like the right amount. I'm just watching this guy. I'm judging on how he eats. I'm trying to figure out the food. I'm trying to dissect. See, like, this looks too wet. Like, he just dunked it in the juices. Like, bloop. Let's see. Mr. Beef. Mr. Beef. You know what? Can I contact Mr. Beef? See, there's a way to do it, I think, right? Let's see. Let's take a look at the description. River North, okay. No,
come and get it.
You know, now that I think about it, this kind of looks like the... No, never mind. I was going to try to relate this to that one, I think, Hulu show, Bear. Not to say it's related to it because of Chicago. I was thinking more of just like how this building is because of it's like one story. Let's see. How to contact them, Mr. Beef. Let's see if they show it at the beginning. Although, that said, this parking lot looks awfully familiar. I've seen the first episode, and it's been like maybe a month or so since I've seen it. But this parking lot... Maybe not, never mind.
All episode long, we've been featuring comfort
hard to
food
tell.
from across the globe. But thanks to your suggestions on Twitter, Facebook,
Brittany.
and our app, we're at the home of Chicago's comfort food. It's Italian
Would you say it's a comfort food?
beef at Mr. Beef on Early.
Mr. Beef.
Go, young lady. Hey, turn around, smile.
Oh, awkward. Although she handled it pretty well. That was a good smile, in fact.
You may not know this, but my nickname's Miss B.
Oh, wow.
So today the B stands for Miss B.
Miss Beef, yes.
Yes. So tell me about Mr. B.
Okay,
That was awkward.
before all of this right now, which is the River North, this was a neighborhood. It was industrial. It was a really cool place. That was
Give
around
us a bit of history for it.
1979, and it was probably one of the only existing beef stands downtown.
I've been coming since 1989, and it hasn't changed. It's been good from day one.
It's been here forever.
How long have you been coming?
88.
I don't go to a lot of other spots for beef. This is my go-to place.
It just embodies a Chicago feel.
There's Al's, there's Johnny's, but the king
Brandon
is
zoomed
Mr.
in
Beef.
of the
This
news
is the
article.
king.
This is the best.
Why is Mr.
What did that article
B
say?
Chicago?
It's been good.
88 for beef.
It just embodies a Chicago feel.
Let's see. The beefy taste of Chicago. Search for flavor, origin of Italian beef. Sandwich starts and stops in our city. Okay, so this is technically a sandwich. I don't know if this falls under the same category of like, at least for my mind, I don't know if this falls under the same category of hot dog and if hot dog's a sandwich or not. So I don't know. So that's why I wasn't sure if this was a sandy.
There's
But it is
Al.
now, and this article proves it. I feel justified. Huh. Wait, etiquette? Beef sandwich etiquette. Let's see. Can you even read it? How to order beef dry sweet, beef wet hot, beef dry. I can't really read the stuff in between. Wait, maybe I can. Beef sandwich with a little less gravy and sweet peppers. Beef sandwich with a lot of gravy. The roll is dipped into the gravy before filling in hot peppers. Okay. So this guy, oh, okay, well, I didn't know this was, there's options for this. Clearly he would know. He's the beef guy. He's Mr. Beef. I wouldn't know. I just know how I like mine. Apparently I like mine, I guess not too wet or too dry. In the middle. I guess combo? Half beef with half Italian salt. Never mind. Dry, let's see. Half beef, dry, hot. Sweet. I probably like mine beef, dry, sweet. Because usually when people say hot, it's... Don't get me wrong, I like my spicy stuff. But I also like to taste the food. I like to enjoy it when I want to enjoy it. Now, if I'm hungry, that's a different story.
There's Johnny's, but the king is Mr. Beef.
This is the king.
This is the best.
Why is Mr. Beef Chicago's best?
Like you walk outside, it's 2017, but you walk in here, it's still like 1983. You know,
So
and
this is
that's
recorded
something
in
that customers
2017.
will sit here and almost.
The power behind the throne. Is this that one, oh, that one old show? The three old ladies? Golden Girls? No. Because Betty White's not here. I only thought that because of the white hair. They look old. Ish. Not too old. You're not drunk, you can lie, blah, 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 blah.
Plead with me and cry, like, please don't change this. Please don't ever leave. Keep this the way, you know, it is, and we had.
We're gonna get in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
We're gonna make it. Let's make a sandwich.
Let's go.
So,
Oh,
Chris,
good.
we've got our beef here.
Yes, this is the top button.
This is the top button.
This is
Okay, I don't think I saw any way to reach out to them besides sending a letter. A physical letter. Wait, never mind. Let's see. I just wasn't being observant. Mr. No, I didn't put Chicago. Chicago. Mr. Beef on Orleans. Oh my gosh. Twitter, what are you doing? You're ruining. No, stop it. All right, let's see. We got Mr. Beef on Orleans. See, they posted 2009. Oh, they retweeted. Hilton. What's your latest post? Welcome to the family. I don't really have much, but this is a way to contact them. So we're gonna put. Oops. No, get out. Nope. We're gonna put Mr. Beef. Okay. So we got Mr. Beef, Mr. Beef, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beef. Let's see, who's another YouTuber? I mean, there's lots of YouTubers. What's another good one to do? I guess we can do is let's do this before jumping the gun. Oh,
here's why I threw away.
Oh, we hear ad. Let's see who's trending. We'll do this two ways. We'll do trending. We'll go for, well, I guess I don't know if I should include shorts. We'll hold off on shorts for now. I feel like that's a different thing. We'll do just trending now. We'll see. I mean, I guess I could do the NBA. If that's the case, then I considered Fox Sport, and I don't want to. Huh. Should I include them? Something to think about. Because if I'm including Fox, like any sports network, I mean, I'm already including CEOs for these social medias. Should I also do the same for like other CEOs too? But then I'm just going to be emailing CEOs or just contacting CEOs just left and right. I think we should hold off and just stick to the social media CEOs for now and just look for more individual people. See, so then after that we get Mind of Rez. Rees? Mind of Rees. Who is that? Smash that like button if you want giveaway. Hey. I don't know who you are. Let's look at your abouts. And if you're going to be worth me contacting, letting you know, let's see if you're going to be worth me introducing myself to you. I love making videos, and my goal is a huge audience and love to have fun, make me laugh, and make your day or week better. Subscribe to join my community and tell your friends. Let's grow together. Let's grow together. That doesn't really tell me much about what he himself or she, I don't know their pronouns. My pronouns? I, me. Really my fam... Is it one of those channels? And what I mean by one of those channels, like it's a family channel. But he says revealing my family after 3 years. Is this not his family? Who are these kids? Who's this woman? Who are these ladies? Who's that Simba? I don't think I want to contact them. Although I shouldn't judge. We'll go by their popular video and judge by that. We're going to do a quick glance of it.
Millions find a low-cost health plan at healthcare.gov so they can...
No, I'm not showing an ad. Turned off comments. Let's look at the description. Mom pranks 9-year-old kid, grounding him in the middle of a Fortnite game. His reaction was so funny. My 9-year-old brother plays Fortnite battles. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. And I can... Thinking about... No, not doing those two. Blah, blah, blah. He's just typing in names. Video games, 1v1. Mind of Freds, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I just think he's just putting stuff in the description. Okay.
Brother, man.
Play.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Motherfucker. You already know. And today, I'm gonna be doing a prank on my 9-year-old little brother. Now, I'm surprised my mom is in with me this time on my team. Because, you know, we always pranking each other.
So I'm assuming at this point, he was showing off his immediate, well, I guess not his kids, but his mother, like his siblings. I'm kind of thinking back to the video of this.
Each other, but this time we're gonna be pranking my 9-year-old little brother, man. My mom's gonna tell him, she's gonna walk in the room. Right now he's in the room, he can't hear us, he got his headphones blasting. Mom, hit your shot, kid. About that grind, so mom's just gonna go in there and stop that grind, man. And let's see how he reacts, man. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. He's scared.
Let's just see how he reacts.
Remember, I didn't have max.
Bro, what you mean? You was trying to get the high ground. How you didn't have?
I didn't have
What's this kid doing here?
Oh my god, bro.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's playing.
Whatever, bro.
Oh, he's looking this way.
Come on, let's go.
You playing another game?
What is this kid doing?
Did you even do your homework?
No!
What are you
Did
doing?
you take out the clothes from the bathroom?
No, I could do that later. Oh my god.
You're gonna get in trouble, bro. Oh, tilted. Well, you better go for that pump.
What is...
Where is it?
Right there in front of you.
Although I do like this TMNT coat.
Bro. Okay, you got...
Fortnite.
That's why you gotta do your homework first and then you play Fortnite. Turn that on.
Oh,
I never seen a 9-year-old.
I want to see mom come in.
She is?
Think so.
Huh.
Okay, you got a green tag. I like that. Keep that same energy. So, Kaylin.
Yeah.
Wait, I think mommy's calling you.
She is?
Think so.
Oh. Uh-oh.
She's calling you.
Why?
Don't want me. I've been calling you. I called you.
Don't want mama.
Can you hear me?
She's calling you, bro.
Why? What do you
Oh my God.
want?
Oh.
Hey, do you answer like that?
Hey.
Mama's coming in.
Why you want me like that for?
He's calling you bro. That's that game that he be
Turn
playing.
around. Turn
Don't
around.
bro your mom.
First of all, he thinks it's funny. First of all, you don't.
Ooh, okay, let's get out of here. I don't want to see more. Okay. All right. Well, let's. Not gonna do him. Mind of Res. High B labels. High B labels. No, that's still as a company. CGP green, not gray, green. Who's they? Who are they?
On the internet, the algorithms are all around you. You are watching this video.
Take a look at their about. Oh, so detailed. I guess I'll have to watch their videos to learn them.
On the internet, the algorithms are all around you. You are watching this video because an algorithm brought it to you, among others, to click, which you did, and the algorithm took note. When you open the tweetbook, the algorithm decides what you see. When you search through your photos, the algorithm does the finding, maybe even makes a little movie for you. When you buy something, Okay,
well, let's just do the most popular. The simple solution for traffic. Oh, ads! Can I skip? No, I can't skip. Let's take a look at your description. There's a lot of names in here. Oh, these are the names. These are the special thanks. I didn't notice. I did not notice that. New to the channel, start here. I am new to the channel. I will start there. Okay. Hexagons are the bestagons. Hexagon. Oh, I muted it.
Bestagons. Why? You know, hexagons are the bestagons. Why? Because bees. Bees are the best and build only the bestagon, the hexagon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bees build hexagons because they're hexapods with hexagon eyes. How
that doesn't make sense.
Could they do otherwise? Excellent point.
Because that's like saying they only see things in hexagon shapes. Whatever that means. I guess I'm not a bee, I can't tell. But to me, that's telling me, like, okay, I only can see in squares, so then I make everything into a square. I don't think that's true.
But the Humble Bumble has an engineering problem to solve. She makes two things, honey and wax, the former to eat and the latter to contain the former. To make but a little honey, she must visit a lot of flowers, and to make 1 unit of wax, she needs 8 units of honey. Wax is costly for bees in flower terms, and honey is drippy in food terms. So to make a hive that contains the
I do like food.
maximum honey while using the minimum wax is royally vital. Thus, a honeycomb conjecture. Which shape works best? To answer, we need to talk tiles. Tiling is covering a surface with a pattern of polygons.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
lots
I
of
remember
options
those
because
tiles.
there's
Yeah.
Answer, we need to talk tiles.
Those elementary
Tiling is
tiles.
covering a surface with a pattern of polygons.
fun.
There's lots of options because there's lots of polygons. Even the regulars go on and on. Now for bees picking patterns, the more complicated ones obviously use more lines than necessary. That's what complicated means, and thus a honeycomb of that tile would use more wax per honey. So sticking to the simple regulars,
more wax per honey. Don't want that.
There are just 3 that tile tightly: triangle, square, and hexagon. Pentagons are broken hexagons, leaving gaps, same with septagons. Octagons are alright, but they're no hexagon, which leaves the tiling trio which tile differently.
I mean, octagons would have worked fine. In fact, I think that would have worked better if they're trying to... If the bees are trying to, I guess, go on a diet. Be like, oh yeah, we have this honey all for a week. And then for weekends, we give ourselves the specially good honey. The one that's purified by this said honey. By this said honey. By this chefed honey Al. You know, give it a bit of a Nice spin to it.
Which leaves the tiling trio which tile differently. A square is a
Not
square
as
of
uniform
squares, which is a square of squares, and so on. Squares tile tidily by basically cheating, covering an infinite plane with an infinite number of parallel lines. Like, wow, that's what a plane is. Boring. Triangles pull the same trick, dividing themselves down into infinite nothing.
Well, no, I mean you still get a hexagon with triangles, though. That's not to say that the bees are wrong, that they still get their like not hexagon shape. Like, how do we know that these are not triangles just from the bee's point of view? Right? Like, I don't know if you can see it. There's like a hexagon right here.
Infinite nothing, but not the
Maybe
hexagon,
just like
the only regular polygon to tile a plane without
like
resorting to
tile
debasing
pattern?
self-division, unlike some squares I could mention. At least triangle is trying to be more geometrically interesting than square, teaming up a bit to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, hexagon! The other shapes can't help it, they just want to be the bestagon. Even some of the irregulars like rhombus tile by hexagoning. Same with your tragus tiles and deltoid trihexanogals and your
my man, for
crystal rhombals and florid pentanogals. Look, they're all just hexagons. Even Cairo tiles, poor pentagons, tile up as best they can to form a lumpy hexagon. The rest just can't compete with the best. The hexagon, nobly indivisible, is the bestagon. Where were we?
I mean, at that point, and you might as well just say that they were working off of the shapes of the triangle to get the hexagon. Then again, I guess you could say that with the other shapes too that he just mentioned. So why hexagon?
Oh right, honeycomb conjecture. Max honey, min wax, 3 options. Okay. Yes, there's the circle, a shape defined by the least perimeter for the most area, but that only works when you need just one. Pack circles, and this is the best they can do. Look at all that wasted space. And even if you pack the gaps, you still use more wax. And again, the way these circles arrange themselves, it's almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hidden hexagon. Bees use the hexagon because no shape is better to create the maximum area for the minimum.
That said, why do you think cans are not in shapes of hexagons? Because I know when you come to look at a soda can, they made it a cylinder just to try to optimize the amount of volume that you can have inside of it while just having the flat tops so that you're able to easily store it. But why not a hexagon?
Minimum wall, and this min-max stat of hexagon is one of the many reasons.
Okay. I think.
Why we use Miro? Well, when I draw on a whiteboard.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I clicked on it again. Oh, that's a nice shirt, though. Well, nope, not gonna sign up for anything. David Reese for music. Ooh, I hope I don't get no copyright issue. I still see my stream is going okay. Still do any ad. Can I skip it? I can skip.
It's an extension of the hexagonal perfection on the atomic scale. Okay, yes, you will sometimes find snowflakes with 12 sides, but this happens when 2 growing snowflakes get stuck together, so it still counts. And the hexagon isn't just for snow, but for all ice 1H, which means basically all ice on Earth. Yeah, there's a little ice 1C, which we don't talk about because it's made of cubes, and of the hexagonal sturdy shape they prefer is zoom down to the atomic realm and see. When water molecules join together to make a flake, the sturdy shape they prefer is the hexagon. As more molecules join, they extend the flake fractally up. The beauty of the snowflake on the monkey scale is but an extension of the hexagonal perfection on the atomic scale. Okay, yes, you will sometimes find snowflakes with 12 sides, but this happens when 2 growing snowflakes get stuck together, so it still counts. And the hexagon isn't just for snow, but for all ice 1H, which means basically all ice on Earth. Yeah, there's a little ice 1C, which we don't talk about because it's made of cubes, and cubes are boring, and there's a bit of ice 9. No, don't touch that. But if there is ice in your drink, give thanks to the hexagon for keeping it cool.
Now, it's funny that he mentions these forms of ice because I believe that there are, like when it comes to the formation of how the ice, especially like snowflakes form, I think it's dependent on, I mean, for one, pressure, but I think another key factor is temperature. I don't remember where exactly I've seen this video showing like this one professor designing his own snowflakes, which is pretty cool because he's making not just like snowflake patterns, but it's like these cool like I believe like cylinders of snowflakes and like stuff you wouldn't think that would be possible with just the formation of not just snowflakes, but I guess with just ice. And so it's just interesting that you can actually get that kind of pattern growing on its own just with water. So I think it's if I remember, it's like temperature, pressure, and I think possibly frequency applied as well. With how he's applying the moisture. I mean, definitely humidity level is probably one of the factors. Maybe not humidity, maybe not frequency, but humidity. And that'll help with what is formed and how it's applied on there, onto the surface of that seed crystal that he's growing the snowflake from. I think. I don't think he even used it. I don't think he used a seed. I don't remember. Either way, I think I'm gonna do CGP Gray. CGP Gray to this list. Ooh. I'm gonna let them know who I is. Alright, let's see who else. Lotto. Well, this is a music video. Although I don't know who Lotto is. Nor Metro Boomin. Should I count music videos as like a company point of view or just like the individual? I guess they're the individual, so I can do them. But I want to try to focus on people who are more focused on YouTube. So I guess let's ignore those. I mean, I guess with that said, I shouldn't add Mr. Beef onto here. Well, no, I'm keeping Mr. Beef just because he's close to the pronunciation of Mr. Beast. Let's see. Got Mr. Beast. Dead Meat. Is that I don't know who Dead Meat is.
Hey everybody, I'm James A. Janice.
I'm Chelsea Rebecca.
I'm Nick Scardarossi.
And I'm Max DeLeo.
And we're making a movie together called Pre-Game, and we're about to show you the first scene.
But it's important to note that this is just a teaser that we've put together over the last few weeks.
And that we'll film it again when the real movie comes out.
Alright, let's see who you are, Dead Meat. A horror movie channel celebrating everything great and awful about the genre. Home of the Kill Count series by James A. Janice? James A. Tallying up the body count in all your favorite horror movies, as well as the Dead Meat podcast. Okay. Let's take a look at some of their stuff. What's their most popular? Halloween, kill count. Did he just do kill count for movies? From what I'm seeing on their popular front. Let's take a look.
Millions find
ad. Ooh. At this point, I feel like I should just do YouTube Premium, but I refuse. You hear me refusing? I refuse to pay right now. Let's look at the description. Why Halloween? No, blah, blah, blah. Not really talking much about the video. The kills. They have music though. We'll skip.
Maybe much flashier and death.
Dr. Loomis.
There's never been a J-Boot, at least not ago, the 2018 sequel that has the same exact name as the original, but in ridiculous.
The kills. Do they go into the details about the kills?
At the Smiths Grove Sanitarium. And for composing and a chance to cheer in the theater when John Carpenter's name comes up. It's all set to sound like recording without a cereal and going to comedian Colin.
Hold on.
Continues on through the kitchen. Michael trades out his hammer for a much more comfortable kitchen knife and then walks through this woman's house.
Okay, so they go through details of the movie. I'm a bit hesitant on showing a lot of this because I don't wanna get yelled at by the Twitches or the YouTubes.
Thankfully ignoring the crying
Although that said, would I consider Dead Meat a company or just a person? I mean, I guess Mr. Beast is just Mr. Beast, right? I know he has a company behind him. Would that also same logic apply to Dead Meat? What's the most replayed? That doesn't count.
Michael finally breaks the island away, but doesn't show himself immediately. So it's up to Karen to flush him out with a show of tears and fear.
I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'm
do
sorry,
it.
I can't do it. Gotcha.
Damn, Karen don't fuck around. And for that matter, neither does Lori.
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Yeah, like any good showdown, this one's got a third part to it. So Michael Myers...
Spoilers! I'll think about Dead Meat. How ridiculous.
This is racing like you've never seen before. Win a race, win a point, whoever gets the most wins. Thanks to Brooks Running for making this video happen. On to race one.
Now, I don't know if you got to this conclusion, but I do watch YouTube, but I don't really look at... I don't know, it's just something about these kind of videos that just seem too overstimulating, is a way I'd probably say it. At the CP Gray is that's kind of more of my style because he's just, it's slow paced, it provides explanations, and then you look at something like this.
Ready, set, go! Ultimate sports race starting with the strike, and we're away! Onto the basketball hoops. Oh, Stanford
it's like a lot of
Boston's tied up at 1 apiece. Stanford 2-1, 2-2 onto the last. Oh,
I know the guys.
Wish that. See you later, Stanford.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe it besides saying that it's, they're throwing a lot at the people right now. I guess it's like part of the Mr. Beast formula.
But he's all right. Gonson's in with the
corn hole. Besides saying Mr. Beast formula. It's like it's good for like a video or two, and then I just get overwhelmed. And it seems like they're just following that trend. How many giant balloons stops an arrow? That seems pretty cool. Are these the guys that drop stuff from like very high places? Let's see, they're about 3 Aussie mates who love doing fun stuff. To the point. Let's see. I'm partially kind of changing my minds on them because of the bow and arrow.
At Walmart, save on thousands of...
Let's look at their description. New merch, blah, 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 become a member, blah, blah, blah. And they got all that social. Look how social I am. They got a P.O. box. They got email. Email us. I can email them. That's the way for me to contact them. Let's skip this ad.
Balloons all in a massive
goodness! Karen, line up. We've got sharp stuff. We've got heavy stuff. Potential for some poppages.
Now
let's do this. Come on.
Oh, no double points.
Ready, going
through. There we go.
I'm ready.
Oop.
Holy heck!
Yeah!
Big!
My pennies!
Got A.
We have 15 giant balloons all in a massive
Does it go into more details on what the balloons are?
We've got sharp stuff. We've
Like,
got
are
heavy
those
stuff.
water
Potential
balloons?
for some poppages.
Now today's a
we go.
competition. Whoever pops the most wins.
lottery system. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm up first.
Okay, so that's their bag of trying to pull stuff.
Can we just add?
I see. So they're using the material here to try to pop as many balloons as they can. Why do they have a weed whacker? Are they gonna throw that? It's cool that they have a spear. Pineapple? I'm kind of surprised they don't have like an orange on here. If they have a pineapple, because I know oranges can definitely pop a balloon. Now you're wondering, how is that possible? It's actually through the oils on the surface of the orange, so I'm sure if they just throw the orange at the balloon, they'll... I want to say for sure that it'll pop immediately, but I know it'll pop if you get like a good amount of the oils on the surface from the orange. I just want to see him shoot the...
The greatest sport in the world.
Absolutely.
Wait.
Oh!
You on the nori?
The snap.
Did you pop the balloons by kicking that into
Heron's gonna do
the
a mid-air
balloon?
jump with the Phantom.
Oh!
Huh. I don't know that they're that sensitive.
He's got claws.
Oh, that poor T-Rex.
Oh. Rexy is so amazing.
Rexy.
He's even on our merch.
Okay. I don't think weather balloons would be popped this easily. So I think these are just normal balloons. Well, I guess specific type of balloons that you can get that big. That is pretty cool though. Oh, look at that Rex. That's a cool shot. Alright, bow and arrow time.
12 balloons. Can you get all of them?
3, 2, 1.
That bow probably doesn't have a strong pull. That or he didn't aim high enough. I'm sure you can pop all those balloons. Oh, you just missed it.
I think that was a pretty good 1. 11, but not 12.
I'm analyzing this. We're seeing. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. The dust around it, or the would you consider that dust or condensation from how they blew this up? Maybe like some sort of form of the gas. Okay, come on. Let's see how they missed this last balloon. So it must have just hit around the outer edge then. Probably like down here would be my guess, or down here. Because that's the only way I can think of it not hitting that balloon.
Brutal! I think that was a pretty good shot. Sorry, was this the 12? That's the 11. So it missed the 11, collected the 12?
So it skipped under it?
Does it go into detail showing how they missed?
Ow! It must have hit literally that tiny gap.
Unreal.
Oh, come on, show me the detail. Oh, I just saw it. It bounced off.
Jack, you were doing a
We're analyzing this. We're going into
It
details.
must have hit literally that tiny gap.
But they say it hits there, that tiny gap. Oops. I gotta slow this down. Slowing down. Go. We're in full screen this. Yeah. So I hit down here. I saw what I wanted to see. How ridiculous. We're gonna email them. Oops. Nope. Alright. Here we go. How ridiculous. I spelled that right. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think I did spell it right. I know I did it. Ridiculous. There we go. I can spell. Just want to make sure you spell it right. So, seem like pretty cool people to contact. Even though I was just kind of saying like how their videos don't interest me to like one video and then I'll get tired of it, like from the overstimulation, which is true. But still, I think they're popular. I say popular. They're well known enough for me to throw myself at them. Now, I guess you should say that this criteria doesn't have to be well-known people, right? Since I'm doing Mr. Beef, I just want to try to do the individual person themselves. So I don't know how ridiculous would count. I'd say they only count in comparison to like Mr. Beast, and that it's just not Mr. Beast. Even though he's like the main person of the channel, he has his posse or his like group of friends too. So that's why I'm going to count. That's how I'm going to justify the inclusion of how ridiculous. That said, let's see who else we got here. Let me actually keep this going so it's not dead. Let's do oh, who this is. Metro Boomin. That's Vivo, never mind. NPR music? No. Lyric video? I became a mass murdering deer. Socks42. Interesting name. Let's see who you are about. Gaming. Okay, straight to the point. See what's their most popular video.
Discover a world of
description. Let's see your description. Last video. Twitch. Editorial help. I know it just says editor, but I read it as editorial. Music, Kevin McLeod. Star Wars remix name. Oh, copyrighted music. Although it's remix, so shh. Copyright problems, business, blah blah blah. So they give me a way to contact. And socks for 1, why not for 2? Skip. Alright, let's
anything, he just dies. What is up, guys? My name is Socks for 1 and welcome to Blades and Swords.
Socks for 2 though, not Socks for 1.
Every single mod. Except this looks exactly the same. Or does
that's misleading.
Oh wait, where are all the weapons? Oh my god, it actually works. I can create.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Fire! On. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. See, did I just spawn? I'm lagging, man. I'm at like 10 FPS. I shouldn't have done this.
Not
oh my
my.
God, it's coming. It's coming through the TNT. Oh god. Oh god. Where's the
I don't think this video is
man?
my cup of
there
tea.
It is. Spawn it.
So we're not gonna reach out for socks for 2. Didn't appeal me enough with this video. I didn't watch this trendy now video, but we watched their most popular video, and I feel like that's just as justifiable of a reason. Got more music videos. Happy December 1st. They posted that yesterday, which is December 2nd. Let's go ahead and let's check them out. Nicole Lano. I don't know who she is. Let's do her about. I'm 16 and based in... Wait, 16, but she joined 2013. So do I add the years? Or not? Well, give me a sec. Break over. We're back. So she says that she's 16 here, but I imagine now she was 16 2013. Now I imagine almost 10 years have passed, 9 years actually, because it's 2022, that she is much older. Probably like 25. Yeah, I did math right. Most popular video. She's a teen mom. Let's let's watch this.
All expecting parents should know this hack.
No ads. When she posted 3 years ago. Comments are off. Can't skip ad. I'm vlogging day 5 today. I became a mother. I'm honestly such a tiring now. Blah 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 blah. Make sure to watch tomorrow. Okay, so she's she's a vlogger. There's music that she did. So let's see. Okay. Copyright. Copyright. Oh my gosh! Stop with this music. Copyright.
Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. Today I am giving birth. Let me explain. My elective at school is life management and basically I learn...
Wait. This was posted on 2018. So...
life skills, I guess. The unit we're in is the baby unit, so I'm gonna be a mom today.
I feel like there's a lot missing from this. So I mean, she's in university and she's taking a elective and a course on raising a kid.
I have to take care of like a simulator baby computer thing for 24 hours and it does real stuff a baby would do. It cries and I obviously have to make it stop crying. So I either have to feed it, change the diaper, or I guess just rock it. I don't know. Oh my gosh. You guys will see it later, but it's pretty close to a real baby even though it's not. When I get to school.
So here's my understanding right now. She's in university because her description says on her channel that she's 16, but that was her channel said that she joined in 2013. So I'm assuming this is like 5 years later. Now she's like in her 20s or like in universities at this point. So this has to be a college course, which makes sense to me if that's like something related to nursing or just like something related to the healthcare. And although it says teen mom. Oh.
School, I think I'm getting my baby probably. Yay! I'm a soccer now.
Oh, well, never mind. That just answered my questions there. Well. Awkward. Well, she has a lot of views, though. Let's just ignore it. Let's go to Scott the Watts.
Hey y'all, Scott here.
If it wasn't clear, I'm trying to avoid any form of introducing myself to...
Hey y'all!
Trying to avoid awkward situations. Let's just say that. Let's see. Scott's to watch, blah, blah, blah. Gotta watch a comedic video game. Centric, varied, blah, 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 reviews, editorials, and much more. New episodes are uploaded 2 to 4 times each month. This guy works. He's joined in 2012. Comic shorts can be found here as well. New originals. Scott the Watts. Watts? Alright, Scott, let's see your most popular video. It was 4 years ago. Game controllers.
I have a challenge for
Oh my gosh, Mr. Beast. I was supposed to reach you, you not reach me. I mean, I guess you did reach me, that would be nice.
Issues meeting I just found out about.
Okay,
hey y'all, Scott here, and I can't wait to finally head to this game controller issues meeting I just found out about.
That's a dope hat.
Yeah, let's try that pretty bad.
Whoa, my hands are doing this. And it wouldn't be possible without the overlooked messiah of all video games, the controller. The pathway between you and the world within the screen. A game controller needs to house all the necessary input methods for games in its era, while also being incredibly transparent. It's best when it just melts into your hands and you don't have to think about where the B button is. It's just all second nature. However, the road to where we are now has been a rocky one. We've gone from to even. And that road started...
Hold on, wait. I missed the first one.
It's just all second nature. However, the road to where we are now has been a rocky one. We've gone from to...
Hold on, that's not...
However, the road to where we are now has been a rocky one. We've gone from...
That's not... I could see why there's an issue with using this as a controller.
But
I think it makes more sense than this one. Because it sounds like... This one looks like you're just... trying to make a call on a Zune.
To even...
This looks like more... something for... Do people really game with this?
And that road started way early on. Video games need to be controllable to be considered games. So even back in the early days of scientists pissing around and making games on supercomputers instead of curing diseases, they had to create ways to play the games, like with the tried and true knob and button combo used for Tennis for Two in 1958.
You know, that
when
simple,
arcade
but it
machines
works.
hit the scene, developers had to design the controls for each of their games, and thus their imagination wasn't compromised by limiting control methods. They could create whatever control method would suit their game best.
This looks like
Joysticks,
he's going through all
trackballs,
the different
knobs,
controllers. That's
buttons,
pretty
steering
cool.
wheels. Each arcade machine was
Mostly
different
played.
from the last in terms of controls.
Let's see what he did
Created
with
their own
the...
console based on their knowledge from working with Nintendo, which is pretty obvious looking at the controller. I sometimes forget how similar the PlayStation and SNES controllers
let's
are.
take a look at
I mean,
these.
fundamentally, the only main differences are the D-pad, 2 sets of shoulder buttons, and thighs. That's it. However, the PlayStation controller...
Was that what they're called? Thighs?
Finally became a man.
Like them controllers with them thighs.
And with the DualShock. Look at the size of these things. This redesign features meteor triggers, a rumble
you can
feature,
tell
and
he's
dual
worn
analog
that. You can also see that his animal, dog and or cat, likes to chew on it.
sticks. The rumble and analog were obviously responses to the Nintendo 64's controller, which came before it, and we'll get to that in due time. But the DualShock made dual sticks a standard. It also introduced clicking down on the sticks as an addition.
Let's see what else. Did he go over to the there we go. I want to see the Nintendo controller.
The original PlayStation controller and before the DualShock, and man, we can bark about this controller all we want, but gotta admit, this thing was innovative in so many ways. Controlling a game in 3D with the analog control stick, camera control, 4-player multiplayer being standard on the console, even the trigger on the back, give your finger a cock and BAM! This was a huge leap forward for the industry, yes, but answer me this. Just what the hell is this thing? 3 prongs make it so you have multiple ways to play multiple games. Maybe you can hold it like this, or even this. But that means not all the buttons are readily available to the player in any of the controller holding styles. Also, the stick is garbage. This thing is just a skinny, plastic, uncomfortable piece of work that wears out too easily. Now, the Nintendo 64 controller did a lot right. It introduced Rumble with the Rumble Pack accessory. The analog stick brought us games like Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. And look at these colors. This thing is a colorblind.
I mean, people knock on the controller. I think it worked pretty well.
Scott Wozniak's worst nightmare.
Yep, I don't like this controller.
Moving on.
I like it. I probably more biased on it because I grew up with it, but I quite liked it. I thought it did its job very well. Very, very well. Oh, no, my Stream Deck. Oh, don't you quit on me. Okay. Yeah, Scott the Watts. I am going to add you to my list. Add you to the list. Add you to the list. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll try to, well, let's go through the trending and just see where we get from there. We'll release sarcastic production. Could do them. Test now. I think one of the things that's making this difficult is I'm not sure who, like, where else to, like, what other criteria I should add on to this. Because my initial thought is to try to look for something absurdly obvious that I should tell them that I'm doing this now. But at the same time, I want to do person, and oh, this looks pretty cool. Ooh. Veritasium.
There is a hole at the bottom of math. A hole that means we will never know every...
Maybe I should make a... No. I was thinking of like maybe setting the limit for like their subscribers or like their follower count, but I think that still is kind of like, eh. I think right now it seems to be a good idea to just go off of the trending page and then just work from there. At least for YouTube. I don't know how I'm going to do, like, I want to do YouTube and I want to do Twitch and maybe like, I don't even know how to do it for TikTok. I'm trying my best to avoid TikTok because of how addictive it is. Let's do most popular. Why are there 69? Have a slip up there.
Imagine what would happen
if every person 90 million views. Guy went for the nice low-hanging fruit. Oh, I didn't even look at the description. I gotta be fair about this. Also want to see the I want to see them all pour out. I take a boat through 96 million black plastic balls on the Los Angeles reservoir to find out why they're there. Blah 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 blah. Oh, there's more. So it's not just to only reduce evaporation. That's what I would initially thought it would have been. Turns out this isn't the reason they were introduced. Highly dense polyethylene, which is less dense than water, right? I like that in this description, he also goes through the explanation of like what is pertaining in the video. I'm assuming this stuff is in the video, but I'm glad that he has it in the description. They're 10 centimeters long, or 10 centimeters in diameter, and contains about 210 milliliters of water. So the main reason they are on the reservoir is to block sunlight from entering the water and triggering a chemical reaction that turns harmless. Oh, ferments into carcinogens. Bromate. This effort occurs with prolonged exposure to bromate, so regulators insist that levels be kept below 10 micrograms per liter on average over 12 months period. I like the fact that he also doesn't change micrograms per liter. He just leaves it. My man. All right, I don't even have to watch this video. Although I'm gonna watch it because I want to see the balls fall. I want to hear it too. I want to hear the balls fall.
These are shade balls. They're being dumped into this water reservoir in Los Angeles. And contrary to what you may have heard, their main purpose is not to reduce evaporation. So what are they really for? To find out, I'm visiting the largest collection of these balls anywhere on Earth at LA Reservoir.
How many trucks of those did they have to get?
Had mine tailings where they didn't want waterfowl to go in and get poisoned, and also around airports where there were ponds, and they wanted to keep the waterfowl off so that they didn't take off and get into jet engines.
Oh, bird.
They'd actually done wind tunnel testing and they had blew 50, 60 mile an hour wind to get into jet engines. So around airports where there were ponds, and they wanted to keep the waterfowl off so that they didn't take off and get into jet engines.
Oh, the bird.
And they were called bird balls. And they used it on ponds that had mine tailings where they didn't want waterfowl to go in and get poisoned, and also around airports where there were ponds, and they wanted to keep the waterfowl off so that they didn't take off and get into jet engines.
Okay.
Sitting on the wind tunnel testing, and they had blew 50, 60 mile an hour winds across to see how they behave, but they were really made to deter birds and wildlife from sitting on the water.
Did there used to be birds landing here more?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once we deployed these balls, all the birds were gone. They used to just hang out.
Hello, Helen.
Right, loiter at the curbs.
Yeah, they'd be all over the
see
top of the dam.
Bird droppings.
They'd be down at the outlet tower. They'd be everywhere, but we don't get them anymore like we used to.
But before being added to the reservoir, the shade balls had to be tested. Would they actually reduce the formation of bromate?
And we bought 3 kiddie pools. 3 little inflatable kiddie pools.
Imagine they would.
And we filled them all with the reservoir water. One was in the sunlight, one we put a tarp on, one we put shade balls on.
Although I'm surprised
and amazingly, the shade balls knocked out the problem immediately.
So the reason shade balls are black is to block all light from reaching the water.
I mean, this makes sense. But like, there's those avenues for the sunlight to get through, right?
And triggering the bromate reaction. The black pigment is also safe for contact with drinking water, and it's stable even exposed to the elements for years.
They're black for a reason. So, they're made out of high-density polyethylene. It's the same material that like a gallon milk jug is made out of. It's a food-grade.
So that said, though, like how does the wearing of the plastics affect the pollution, or like the plastic levels in the water? Does it increase it? I imagine that they degrade over time. It's interesting that they did
plastic, and they would be clear like a milk carton, except that they wouldn't last in the sun. And so they have a material called carbon black in them, and that's what makes the plastic last for at least 10 years out in the sun. We did test to see if there's any other colors we could use. So we actually had the company make 3 different shades of blue, but the dyes were so unstable, they said, we can't guarantee it's going to last more than a year. And so it's that carbon black, that's the magic powder in this, that really makes this product last in the sunlight. One of the concerns that people raised to me when we first put these on was that, are they going to get hot and then leach material out? And they don't. They're totally inert. I mean, theoretically, you could cut off a piece of this ball and you could chew it, and no harm comes to you. This is totally food grade, nothing wrong with it whatsoever.
What's it like?
I mean, that being said, that there still has to be some sort of leaching off after a certain amount of time. Maybe the leaching off is just slow enough that it's at the levels that they're acceptable. That'd be my guess. Compared to, like, you know, the bottles that you'd see from, well, just like traditional water bottles that you see from like Nestle that are like easily environmentally dangerous. But I think it's hard to say. But I think it's still is a concern, but if it's not at the levels where it's too concerning, then I guess it's okay.
Driving through these things.
It's difficult. As you can see, we've been sitting here for, well, I don't know how long, quite a while, and there's a breeze, and we haven't moved. I mean, anybody that knows that's been on a boat in a lake, if there's a slight breeze and you're on a boat, you're drifting, right? Not
that is
here.
pretty steady.
This thing, they're just...
Oh, man. Go. The French family. That is pretty cool. So my initial thought is that they're just putting enough for like one layer over it. But I guess it looks like they're putting multiple layers, like 2 or 3. I'd guess 2. Oops.
It's interesting when you try to pilot the boat through these things. It's
maybe
difficult.
not, because they still have some water showing over here.
Something, I guess, yeah. Not that I've ever done that, but...
Just looking at these piles.
Blocking sunlight from the reservoir also provided additional benefits.
Also, I would like to point out, this looks quite satisfying to look at. I don't know if you've ever seen some images from when they're taking pictures of like atoms or stuff, like surfaces of materials, or like even when they're doing like designs of like what they expect surfaces of materials to look like. Like a lot of these are quite satisfying, and you do see like bumps here or there. Some of them are like, it's interesting because you see like changing patterns of like here going from straight to like, I mean, it's still straight, but it's like it changed its direction.
You know, one of the reasons we put so much chlorine in was to control the algae growth, but sometimes you still couldn't control it. There were times years ago in the summer where if we had an algae outbreak, you might actually, if you filled a bathtub up, it might have a slight tinge of green. I mean, it may be healthy to drink, but it might have a slight tinge of green from the algae.
See a bit of algae.
Yeah, and it's just discoloring the water. That no longer occurs. So
there's nothing wrong, just having some algae, getting your greens in you. That's what people say, right? Why do you think Mr. Green is so big and tall? Yeah, you don't know who I'm talking about when I say Mr. Green. Well, I'm talking about the Green Giant, not so small Mr. Green anymore.
So with the sunlight gone, the algae problem's gone. We put in basically no chlorine. We've only had a few times since the shade balls went on LA Reservoir that we've added any chlorine.
Oh, that's actually interesting too.
And we used to do half the chlorine in the whole water system went into that reservoir just to control algae growth.
But the big concern I had was evaporation. When I first heard about these black plastic balls reducing evaporation, it didn't seem to make any sense.
I mean, I could kind of see his point, because they are heating up from the sun. And you're just essentially creating like a hot surface over the water. But I mean, you're also introducing surfaces between the water and the air. So it's allowing it to kind of bounce back down onto the cold surface of the water. Because the water's not heating up, right? It's just going to stay nice and cool. And you're still going to have some parts of the ball like heating up. Not all of it. The parts that's contacting down here is going to be cool enough, or to where I think it'll be not an issue of like, causing it to boil for one, or change the temperatures drastically.
I mean, wouldn't they absorb more energy and so heat up the water, leading to faster evaporation? It turns out the answer is no for a number of reasons. In an open reservoir, there is more exposed surface area where water molecules can escape into the air. Plus, there is greater airflow over the water surface, continually removing the layer of moist air and replacing it with drier air, increasing evaporation. Now, the shade balls do absorb more energy and get hotter on top, but the bottom of the balls stays cool. Plus, the balls contain mostly air, which is a good thermal insulator, and so not much of the heat is transferred through to the water.
It's almost like a double pane window. You get that air gap in there, and the air acts as an insulator, and so the sun never hits the water. Matter of fact, we've actually done some measurements, and it's actually cool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh? Uh-oh. I think it's... It's time. What time do you ask? Well, I'll tell you as soon as my Steam Deck is finished loading what I want to see. Where are you? There you are. Oh, Steam Deck trying to find server. Awkward. Well, I'll just do it from here. It's Callie time. Woo woo woo. Gotta get Callie. Oh, Callie. Say hi. Oh, they behind the camera. Alright, girl. One of the rare appearances from her. What's up, girl? What's up? Oh, you can't really see her from this angle. You can hear her though. Okay. You good? You good, Kelly? Trying to get her to purr so you can hear her. Lower this a bit so you can see her. There you go. Come on, go. So good girl. Rawr, rawr, rawr. There you go. No, Callie, don't show them your butt. No, don't get behind there. Callie! Come on, Callie. Go, girl. There you go. You must have just woken up from your nap. Yeah, you just want the pets. Oh, I'm so glad that you don't have your butt in the camera right now. Man, I hope this does not look bad on your end because it looks so not 1080p. Kelly, I want to see you. Do you want to see you? No, you just want pets. Let's give you pets. Pet time for Kelly. Pet, 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 pet. You want chin scratches? Yeah, you want your chin scratched. So, you done? You done, girl? Huh? You want more? I'll give you more. You're shedding like crazy, Kelly. Are you hot? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, I'll stop. Done? Oh, my mic! She just woke up from her nap. Move Michelangelo back. You want out? Alright. She's done with Kelly time. Back to what we were doing. I can my Steam Deck to do it. That'd be great. Come on. Awkward. It didn't do anything. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, let's... Okay, well, either way, we're gonna do, oh, how did I pronounce this? Veretism. Copy. Blam. I think we're gonna go up to like 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 4 more. And yeah. We'll switch it off to Twitch. Okay. Delusional NBA fan in the world. Who are you? JX my high roller. Bringing you the best content on all things basketball. Uploading daily and weekly about the latest stories on the basketball world. Okay, let's check out your most popular video then. Nike lost Stephen Curry with 1 word. Let's check it out. Not the ad. Not the ad. In today's video, we discussed the simple but stupid mistake Nike made while trying to re-sign Curry to a shoe deal. Here we go.
$1 million deal. You might want to know how to pronounce his name.
Oh, how did they mispronounce his name? Did they pronounce it Stefan?
With brands like Nike and Adidas. At this point, Curry's name is synonymous with Under Armour, for better or for worse. But it wasn't always like this. To this day, Nike has the majority of NBA players locked into a deal. In fact, Nike, and he was right, because like he was a priority and not just another athlete. And he was right, because Under Armour has allowed Steph to do things that no other company would, like putting his favorite Bible verse on his shoe. He was also given partial ownership of the company. Curry's new deal with Under Armour is said to be worth up to $1 billion by 2024. And KD, MJ, Kobe, Kyrie, and many
I want to see what they pronounced his name.
In the 2012 Olympics, 11 of the 12 players on the US men's team were signed by Nike. Even their coach had a deal with the big swoosh. Nike was destined to have a shoe deal with Stephen Curry. Curry's godfather Greg Bink worked for the company. Curry wore Nikes growing up and even in college. It only made sense to sign with Nike, and he did. In 2009, Stephen peeped the Nike Zoom Hyperspeed, and so was Nike. So it would only make sense for them to re-sign Curry to another deal, right? After Curry's contract was up, he was free to hear pitches from other companies, and one of those companies was of course Nike. See, just because they were the first to sign him doesn't mean he had to stick with them. He was available to sign a deal with anyone, but Nike...
Remember, you're essentially a worker in a worker's market. You gotta sell yourself. Sell. I don't know why I did that. Try to make myself appealing.
Did want him. Kinda. The company set up a meeting with Stephen and his father Dell to pitch their deal. But right from the jump, something didn't seem right. Nike categorizes their athletes into tiers. No, not tiers. Tiers. The top tier being athletes like Kobe, LeBron, and KD. Well, immediately Steph could tell Nike did not see him as a top tier athlete, or even a priority for that matter. To start things off, Nike had given Kyrie and Anthony Davis their own youth development camps, but not Curry, even though Steph joined the league years before them. The next mistake Nike...
Oh, that's... I wonder... Now, I don't know. I don't follow athletes. I don't really follow a lot of sports, if any. So, I don't really know the story with Stephen Curry, and I don't know the other stories related to his other athletes that he just mentioned. So I don't know if it's like personality-wise or what, but
Nike made during their pitch was only offering Curry $2.5 million for the deal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take a cool $2.5 million to wear some shoes any day, but I'm not Stephen Curry. Under Armour, a much smaller company at the time, offered Curry $4 million. But it gets worse. During Nike's pitch to the Curry family, they used a slideshow, and one of those slides had Kevin Durant's name on it. Nike used the same exact slideshow during Durant's pitch and forgot to change the names. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, I've messed up.
I can understand why that would be a deal breaker. You're trying not to seem like another product to them. You want to be. I guess you want to be treated like as if they want you, and not your. They want you and not just view as like another object. Is one way to, I guess, just a simple way of putting it.
Slideshows here and there in high school, you know, forgot to change a picture or two, but homie, really? But again, that's not even the worst part. The Nike rep that was pitching the deal to Curry called him Stefan, not Stefan.
I knew it. I knew it. Called him Stefan instead of Stefan. I only know this because I had a friend from university that was named Stefan, and I pronounced it Stefan. And he was like, no, it's Stefan. I'm like, oh, okay. So, deal breaker there. Should have. Gotta learn your lesson, Nike. Let's go ahead and put JX my high roller down. It seems like just one guy making a story about something. So let's add it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll just do a few more. Dun, dun. Ah, here we go. Alright, my cat's just at the door. You want a Callie? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Second. And we're back. Okay, let's see. LOL network. Take a look at this list. Maybe I should change this by. I'm making it. I might make a change to the criteria on who I send this out to, because I don't want it to be just like. Even if there's like, you can't really say that there was a criteria, but I don't want it to be like, oh, this looks good, and just be like, you know, Entertainment Tonight. Although this actually does look kind of interesting. Ashton Kutcher does Ashton. He does him. And I don't wanna. Not gonna wanna. I mean, this does look interesting. Let's try to avoid that though. Let's look more for more dedicated YouTubers. Although, now that I think about it, I guess Mr. Beef doesn't do YouTube then. They just do Twitter. So, if anything, we'll just throw them onto that pile. Just because. Push me as hard as you can. Alright, that said, let's do Colin Perez.
Just wanted to start a business.
The ads. Oh, we aren't looking at the ads. So I want to thank this music from Lud and Schultz. Their musical emporium. Yep. There we go. Oh, you did one of those.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I want to be a Weeble.
Oh, well, we got the advertisement there.
So a Weeble's a little toy I used to have as a kid, and basically it's like a little egg-shaped person with a weighted base, so when you pushed it over, it kind of stood itself back up again. And I thought that'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? To like kind of fall forward and then auto-correct back up to standing. Now I've seen something similar to this. There's an old Charlie Chaplin movie where he sets his feet in concrete and they're kind of...
What? I didn't know about this about him. I know he did like some crazy stuff. I didn't know he did I didn't know he actually put his feet in concrete.
Kind of wobbling all over the place and rolling around. A little bit like a human Sabutio player. But I'm thinking if we can do this, get it right, and then kind of supersize it a little bit so I can be even higher off the ground, flopping all over the place. That's a project. Now I'm thinking then we need to cast our own concrete sphere as a base. And regular viewers will know, in the last video, I actually made myself another workshop for doing some bigger projects. And although this is not going to be huge at the start,
do a little bit of. I want to see him
into our main sphere.
around.
Go on everything. Oh yes.
Music. Oh, that's cool.
It's just like a dance.
That's pretty cool.
Is this thing?
Actually, quite. I don't know what's about it, but it's like the fact that it's not going over is quite nice to look at too. And watch.
I want biscuits.
Oh! Gotta watch that again. Really painful. Just like what I thought would happen.
Hungry while you're weebling. I want biscuits.
Oh, I thought he slammed his face into it.
Give me the biscuits.
Oh, that was a nice grab. No, not higher.
This thing, I'm in the roof of the barn. I can touch the roof, look. This is crazy. When I've got this massive workshop, I thought, this will be fine. I'm higher than the lights, that's why I'm in the dark.
How low does it go? Oh, the force on that. Oh! Oh my goodness.
That's blooming good fun though, that is.
It's like, why would you need this? But I can see, I think I can see a use for this.
For fast.
I would say well, my first thought is a buoy. That wouldn't make sense if it's made of concrete. And why would you even need a person on that anyways? I don't know, but this is pretty cool. Throw him onto the list. Maybe.
Weebles wobble.
Maybe. We'll think about it. I think I'm going to try to add this to the criteria where they're your thumbnail kind of helps. Oh, just calls to me, I guess. We'll do thumbnails. We'll just try to do a little bit of a speed around because we're just doing this for a bit. Recently trending, blah blah blah. Well, if this was made by somebody, this is this was made by somebody that's not Universal's Pictures. I think I'll try to contact them. Maybe I will try to contact. You know, why not? I'm gonna ask them about the Cocaine Bear. But then that's kind of going against the not the company's thing. I'll hold off on it. Like Ruber? Lightning round needs some shopping music. Shopping music. Shopping. Horror parody? I don't think I've seen this. I'm not going to either. I kind of have this thing about not watching trailers for stuff I want to see. Because I feel like, I mean, some of the trailers that they've done recently nowadays seems to be, you know, well done, and you can't really tell what's going on. But I mean, the fact that they're just like showing clips from inside the movie kind of feels already spoilerish anyways. So if it just looks like the name calls to me, or if somebody else tells me I want to see it, then I'll just go like, okay, let's go see it, and I won't watch the trailer for it. Unless it's for like something I knew that I want to see, like with the Star Wars movies. Even though they were not as good as some people would think, I still wanted to see them, so I didn't see any of the trailers, so I did my best to avoid them. Okay, so that's, I guess, the now. We do gaming. Alright, list of contenders. Core and Genshin, just because I like the I don't know why. Maybe not. Thumbnail doesn't really reach out to me. Do Markiplier, he has a nice thumbnail. Frankie Boy, although this is a short. How should I do shorts? I don't know. They don't have thumbnails besides like this. This looks like a nice thumbnail. King animation versus Minecraft shorts. Nah. And Penguin Zero. Moist. Alright. JJ. Nothing with Roblox. No, we said no to socks. Before you buy. Sure. More Sidemen. Oh my gosh. Now this list is starting to get too long. I'm going to just go through still, pick out the ones that have interesting thumbnails, enough for me to like just consider them. And they don't even have to be good thumbnails. It could just be some that just seem interesting to me. Also doing like little previews of the videos too. How long does... Okay, we're at the bottom. I don't think... Skill up. Movies? Let's see. Are they all just like big companies? Here, blah blah blah. IGN. Yeah, no. The real rejects? No. Let's just work with what the people that we have right now. Let's just try to narrow this list down for... How many did I say we have? Whoops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we want to do 4 more. Now from these 4, let's get out Mr. Beef out of there. Now these 4 we gotta try to limit from these choices that I've picked from the YouTubes. Oh, I got myself a cramp. Okay. Alright. So I was trying to do the now trending so that I don't get like all the gamer people. Because I do... Not to say I watch all games. Like gamer people on the YouTubes, but I tried to... I don't know. I tend to lean towards in that direction, so that's where, one of the reasons why I was doing the now. I'm actually surprised not to see Good Mythical Morning, although I guess they don't post on Saturdays and Sundays. So let's take a look. We got Colin Fritz. We got Primitive Technology.
This is the prestigious
Mark Ruber. The Markiplier.
With Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, rad. Penguin Zoo. Let's just do... Okay. Let's work ourselves from right to left. I'll scale up. First, we're going to check your description. How about them video games? E? Morally, technically creative background. C. Scale up just seems to go over the video game. I mean, reviews and... Are they all just reviews? Are they all just reviews? I'm gonna... I think, let's see. Judging from our list now, besides Mr. Beef, I think everybody else has over 1 million subscribers. I didn't want to try to do subscribers as a limitation. but I think that's what I might have to do. That said, let's just make sure. I think all these other people do have over
on the internet, the algorithm
at least over 1 million. I'm just double checking. So this guy has 5. Let's do how ridiculous. They have 14. It's got the watts. I think he also has more than 1 million. Yeah, 1.7. I mean, I guess I could narrow my list down by going for people that have more than... I mean, more than 1 million seems like a lot already to me. Yeah, everybody has at least over 1 million. So let's just kind of stick with that criteria. So that means skill up is out.
Good morning, good evening.
We can still throw you in there. Game ground, sure. Yep. Or Sidemen. I think Ollie's 16. Yep. 34. Yep. Okay, so these are definitely high-end channels. Okay, that didn't really limit it down by much. I mean, I could move it up to more than 10 million. If I do that, though, that takes away some of the people that I have on the list currently already. Let's... I guess we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a random number generator. We're gonna say Colin the Fritz is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from these 11, we're gonna do 4 of them. Random number generator. No, not random name generator. Number. Oh, up a name. Okay, here we go. So, whatever number pops up, we're gonna do. So generate 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So JJ. Now, granted, I don't. Well, let's do JJ. Let's just stick with it because I think this would be worth it. So now we're down 1 to 10. Where'd you go? There we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now Mark Ruber. I wonder how many people mispronounce his last name. But then again, I feel like a lot of people mispronounce each other's last name. Where'd you go? 9. 2. Primitive technology. Whoops. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So who's going to be the last one? Personally, I'm hoping... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Partially hoping that it's Charlie. Could just override and just tell Charlie anyways. I could do that. We'll see if he comes up. You know what? I'm just gonna throw him in there. I just want to let Charlie know. Then it just makes it more concentrates the pull more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. What do we want to get? Who's officially number 10? Alpha Rad. Alright. Alright, we got our 10 plus 1 from YouTube. Now, Twitch. Now, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do Twitch. I didn't really think that much on how to do it. But I might do the number generator again, just to kind of help speed things up. What? No. Give me Twitch. Give me the Twitch. Yes, I already have set people that I follow on Twitch. Let's just ignore those and just focus on doing, I guess, browse. Browse live channels. Do highest. Oh, got my cat. Let's see. I'm not sure how to do this. Because I don't want to do it based on views, even though I did click high to low for the filter, or for the sorting. I wonder, let's take a look into here. Is there a random Twitch streamer generator? If you love Twitch and want to discover new streams, you can use my random Twitch stream generator. I don't know how viable this is. Let's generate. Let's see what we got. Well, this person's offline, so let's just keep going until I get somebody that's online then. Bye. Come on, load. Look at all these ads. Let's try one more time. It did work when I was over here. Oh, I clicked too soon. CSGO event, okay. I wouldn't count as a streamer though. This guy though. Who is this? Let's take a look. Let's look him up on Twitch. TV. S-Fon.
The college game is in the background. Can't you get in trouble for that?
Is watching the Argentinian versus Australia game. Let's meet that. You know what? Whatever. He's on the list now. I generated him. I don't know who he is, but he's gonna know about me once I send this out. Back to the list. Back to the generator. Let's pause this so I don't... Well, before I have something weird pop up. Alright, who else do we get? I got FPS, Sheka. Shaka? I guess Shaka, right? I don't know who they are. But you know what? That's what I got in the generator. I hope, The language doesn't seem to be English. Funny enough, I don't think, well, I guess it says right here, the tag. It's definitely not English, and I'm not sure exactly which language that is. But they're on the list. They got generated. I'm just, I guess, let's just try to stick to whatever I get on the generator then. Alright, who's next? Solari. Solari? Salary? Solari. Solari. Now, I don't know this game that he's playing, or she's playing, or they're playing. But I drew them. I got them from the generator. Okay, who else? Oh, mature audience. Oh. Or they, oh, they're not even online. Not even online. Let's do another generation. Silver name. So I guess the key thing that I'm doing is that they have to be online. So far, these people are not online right now. Or I'm not getting anything generated. There we go. We got another, another Twitch streamer. Oozra. Oozra. So we got 4. We need 6 more. Come on, give me somebody that's online. Oh, cool. Cool. You know, I thought this was going to be a lot faster than initially thought. Maybe I should just do offline people too to make this a little faster. What? Well, let me get this ad out of your way. I didn't realize it was an ad until I processed that it was one in my brain. So we got just Crewman. I'm actually curious if oh, another ad. Yeah, okay. Well, this is what I was wondering. There's a lot of their... Well, it says Russian right here, so I guess that's the key thing there. Well, I guess it still counts since I added the other person. The other 2 people. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway there. Come on, give me some online, people. Keep this online. Blackman is offline. Oh, we got a live. Oh, what a tie. Oh, we got a tie. You got a person from Thai. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, oh, whatever. They're grading on the list. Who else are we gonna get? Mid Beast? Ah. Too bad they're not online. Too bad. Replays. Hold on, now I gotta see if this is an actual person called Replays or if this is just like a channel thing. Well, so they're a Fortnite player already. Lame. He's in Fozzie, but he speaks English. Oh, got him on the generator. Alright, who else are we gonna get? Got same person twice. I feel like this list is How random is this? I just got Replays and the other guy twice. I'm starting to question the legitimacy of this being random. We got another person from Russia who's watching stuff. But he's live, so I guess that meets the criteria. I wonder if I'll hear back from them. Yeah, see, I got that Syndicate guy twice as well. Alright, Dan's Gaming, you're coming onto this list. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more. One more person. Oh, did I do? What did I? Okay, I thought I closed it. Who are we gonna get? Okay, I did get ESL CSGO before, but I just thought that was it's reruns. That doesn't count. Although I don't know if I don't think anybody else was rerun, so I'm just gonna count them as not. But if it says rerun, that doesn't count. I am sometimes. Alright, I am sometimes you're on the list. Alright, I got my 10 people. I'm actually curious and seeing seeing their channel. Okay, we'll see. I don't know who they are, but they have gave me a way to contact them. Okay, so that said, I think, well, I feel like since I had that additional add-on, I'm gonna add somebody else from here, and in this case, I'm gonna do Sheriff Eli, just because I picked Charlie from here, so I feel, well, why not add one from my choices? I mean, because I know these people are from my choices, but they're not like, you know, my first choice. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'll go run to the president and tell him, hey, this is my first day showing my face on stream. But either way, we got 10 people from YouTube, 10 people from Twitch. Well, I guess 11 from YouTube and Twitch. Twitter, we got Mr. Beef, but let's hold off on Twitter. Now, I don't think there's a way to really look for somebody specifically on TikTok, and I'm a bit hesitant on just even trying to show some of the stuff from TikTok. Because I don't want
Hey, loser.
Okay.
Hey, loser.
Stop it. There we go. I mean, I guess I could just do whatever shows up here on the home page. Again, I don't really go through TikTok because I try to avoid all of this. All the stuff that it shoves in your face. Math. I wonder... Let's try to be smart about this. Well, it has it has suggested accounts. I might just go off of these suggested accounts. I mean, The Rock's on there. Snoop Dogg. I mean, a lot of these people I feel like are going to be difficult to reach. Jack, The Weeknd, Steve Harvey, Lady Gaga, Marshmello, E. I don't know who E is. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do... We'll do the number generator again. We'll see what we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30, we'll do the list. We're going to do 29 since I already have The Rock on here. So 29, I still have the, I do. So 29 and go. 28. That gives us 1, 2, I guess 29, 28. I don't know who that is. The Great Khaled. I don't know who that is, but they're gonna get a thing for me. They're gonna get a message from me, either email or some other way. But now this brings it down to, well, you know, I guess I can't take away from the suggestion list, right? Not that I see. So we're just gonna leave it, and if we get the same people again, we're just gonna ignore them. 21. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Oh, let me just make sure. I think I'm doing something about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, August 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So, oh, I just lost count. So August 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So... Oh, give me a second, I just confused myself. Ooh. Because I'm taking away 1, so I should shift the list down this way. So Snoop Dogg is actually 16. June 19, 20. But then it's actually going to be whoever this is. Oh, this is Ryan Reynolds. Well, alright. No, I think I'm miscounting. I think I'm making it more complicated than I need to be. Well, I said if I get the same person again, I'm just going to ignore them. So, before we got 28, 30, no, 30, 29, 28. So I guess Lady Gaga technically would be the person I reach out to. So instead of Khaled, it's Gaga. And then this one was, what was this number? 21. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 32, 21. So I guess Taylor Swift is who I'm reaching out to next. Alright, next. There we go. 14. (13, 14). Just making sure that I know Snoop Dogg is 15. I got Jason Derulo. I think I'm gonna do only 6 from TikTok, because it seems like a lot of these people are. I feel like it's already difficult to look for The Rock, as into how to contact him. Like I try to just do the simple thing and look up email to contact The Rock, but then even then that's already difficult. So I'm gonna try to be creative with this. That said, I'm only gonna do 6. 25, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. The Weeknd. It is The Weeknd. 2 more. What numbers we get? 15, Snoop Dogg. Let's actually just copy down his handle. Snoop, where are you? There you are. Maybe not his handle, I guess. Snoop Dogg. I just didn't want to type his name. Okay, you got me. 4, 5, so last one. 26. I'm getting a lot of high numbers. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Steve Harvey. And that's our 6. Alright. So, we already got a good amount of people we're going to reach. Try to contact, I should say. Are going to have any luck with that? I mean, I feel like the odds are pretty slim for, like, especially some of these people here. Mr. Beef is even kind of pushing it with how popular his Italian sandwiches are. But you know, it never hurts. You might get a reply from the Pope, or you might hear back from the Dalai Lama, or who knows? Maybe we'll even hear back from like primitive technology, which is going to be pretty impressive since he doesn't have technology from where he's doing it. From the way he runs things. Okay, so now I have my a big old list of people. So we got 10, 21, 32, 38, 39. Oh, I feel like I gotta get one person to make it a nice 40. I guess I could do... Well, you know, I didn't pick the one person from TikTok. I mean, I have The Rock, but that's not related to TikTok. Okay, well, I would have picked... Well, let's do Terry Crews. You know, why not? Or I could have done Gordon Ramsay. I mean, Shakira's not a bad choice, too. I'm gonna do Gordon Ramsay. Oops. Just because I feel like I can, I don't know why. I mean, I feel like Terry Crews is also a good one, too. They're both good. I'm gonna add them both. I'll do 41. Do him, and just to keep it consistent, I'm just gonna copy and paste his name. Terry Crews. And there we go. Okay, so now we have 41 people we're gonna wait, 41, right? So 10 here, 11, so 21, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 40, 41. Mr. Beef is 41 just because I want to see if I can get a Italian sausage from him. Sausage. All right, so this is the list of people that I'm going to try to send out an email to, or have some sort of like message sent to them. Now, that said, I don't have to... I'm not really going to be expecting a reply from them. That wouldn't be... I mean, that's not to say that they won't reply. They might. It might be a nice surprise. You know, you never know. You never know until you try. But I gotta tell some people that I'm doing this. I'm showing my face. So, one of the ways I feel like, and especially since I'm meeting these people online, I think it's important to figure out how to do that. And I think one way is to follow a tutorial or a guide of some sort with WikiHow. How to make friends online. That's right, maybe I can make friends with the Pope. Or even the Dalai Lama. Or at least get a reply from them. And like a rejection. Alright, so that said, let's see how to do this. Whoops. Now I'm looking at the time and I don't really have that much time. I took a lot more just looking for the specific people. So I'll try to squeeze this in here. Okay. So we'll do, so, okay, let's see what's our limiting thing. I wanted to try to do DMs. Oh my gosh, DMs and emails. But I feel like a lot of them are going to be difficult to reach with just emails. So what could be other possible avenues for me to try to send a message to these people? Now I know we can do like a... Wow. Okay, there we go. The sirens are gone. We could do DMs, emails. I mean, I guess. Physical. Mail? Although this one I'm a bit more hesitant on because it's... I don't know. Something about physical mail just seems weird to send it to a stranger. Especially to like maybe the president. These are options though. I guess I could these are only options. I can I don't have to do them all. I just have to do at least one method of contacting them. We're not going to do phone calls because that's just, I mean, I don't think I can reach primitive technology with a phone call. We'll do DMs, email, physical mail if possible. And one other option, I guess looking at it from like a TikTok point of view, we could do there we go, the assignments are done. I was initially thinking we could do like a TikTok video and just tag them in. But that's not personal. That's not a personal message to them. I can send them a video message. Video. Video message. But these are some of the possibilities for us to try to reach them. Anyways, let's take a look at the WikiHow. So the WikiHow suggests okay, finding potential friends. We've done that already with our nice list. We got 41 potential friends. Follow person who interests you on social media. That's what it says. 1. We gotta follow them on some sort of social media, which we definitely can. Oops. So let's do steps I need to take to become online friends with. Yeah, I'll just say online friends. So, first one. Follow the people on social media. Now I don't know if the Pope has a TikTok. I'll find out. I will try to. Let's actually just see. The Pope. Yes, I'm real. Oh. Log in. Hold on. Nope. It's just some random person. Okay, well, it's just something I have to look into. Let's go ahead and close this out. Okay, there we go. So follow them on social media. Join a niche interest forum or group online. Many ways to contact with people who share your interests. So I gotta join their group? Seems kind of creepy from how I'm thinking of doing it. But hold on, let me read more into it. There are many ways to contact with people who share your interests online, and this is a great way to meet people who would make good friends for you. If you already know you have a shared interest, you'll have something to talk about and bond over right away. Find online groups on social media such as Facebook or special interest forums on websites such as Reddit, Meetup.com, and another. I'd say this is going to be a bit tricky. I mean, I could. Let's see. This one's tricky. I'll think about it though. Maybe I could like bend the rules a little bit on this one. Now that might affect if whether or not if it becomes friends with them or not. If it does, then I know that I've. If it means that we don't become friends, then I know it's because I bent this rule a bit. Join. So let's do. I'm assuming there's another 3. Number 3. Talk to people in video game you play regularly. Make a profile. I could do this. Okay. 3. We can't skip over 3. Talk with people in video games you play regularly. Gotta include that on the list. I don't know if the Pope plays video games or if the Dalai Lama plays video games, but we'll try. We'll ask them. Make a profile. Make a profile on a friend dating website or friend dating app or website. There are numerous friend dating apps available. I mean, does it have to be a dating app? Okay, so it doesn't have to be a dating app. It could just be any app where you just want to be friends with them. Okay. Only reason I said dating app is because dating, but we can try this. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. I can ask them to join me on the dating app. I'm sure the president would love to do that. Okay, part 2. Getting the conversation going. Okay, so this is all part 1. Find a potential friend. So I feel like maybe these steps aren't the proper way of doing it. How to, let's see. I don't know if there's like any other wiki how to introduce yourself. Let's do this. How to do anything. How to introduce yourself. Let's ask it. Let's see what we pop up. How to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself in class, college, Korean, in presentation, Spanish, to a girl, at a job interview, via email. I want to do that. Let's see what else they got before we do this. I think I want to also look at this one as well. Introduce yourself. To introduce yourself and impress people. I do want to impress the Dalai Lama. Introduce yourself to your new neighbor. Writing a speech. How to write a speech introducing yourself. Might be something I also want to look into. Alright, let's see what we got. Introducing myself via email. Strong start. Introduction. John Doe. Make yourself a subject line clear. Make your subject line clear. Open with a business salutation. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Introduce yourself. My name is IonizedBoop. Keeping it concise. Strong start. Okay, keeping it concise. This is part 1 for keeping it concise. Method 2. Explain yourself. Explain how you got the recipient's email address. Makes sense. I'm pretty sure they want to know that. Talk about the last time you met. I don't think I met any of these people. I guess I could say I met, maybe not the Pope or the Dalai Lama, but I could say I met The Rock watching a movie. I don't think he met me, but... Although I guess that'd be the character he's playing. Either way, that's just getting into the nitty-gritty. Let's look at the next step. If applicable. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, okay, so I could just skip over to the next step. Share a common interest. They're on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. They're on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. They're on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Hey, common interests. Give your reason for getting in touch so I can introduce myself to you. The reason is because I want to introduce myself to you because this is my first day of introducing my face to the world as IonizedBoop. Point. Keep your email focused on one subject. Well, that's going to be the only subject. I'm a huge fan of work high-tech, blah, blah, blah. So focus on the one subject. Okay, signing off. Okay, thank the recipient for their time. Provide a call to action. Ooh. I want to be careful with this one when I ask the Pope to, gotta be careful for this one for the Pope. Never know when he might call or something like in the past. Hinting in like the medieval times. Medieval times. And the email. Best IonizedBoop. Include your signature. John Doe. I'm learning a lot about you. Maybe I should have just tried to reach out to you, John Doe. Proofread your email. That's why I got you guys to proofread it. Although I'm not going to have time. I just so noticed the time right now. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try to follow the steps for introducing yourself via email. Take a look at the other ones just real quick. Not right now. To introduce yourself. To introduce yourself and impress people. Job interview. New workplace. I guess this... I guess technically I'm not working for them, so I can't say that it's a new workplace. Making a first impression in social setting. Social media? Social setting? Might do this. Let's do... This is emails, right? Let's try to keep these on the left side here. Keep your introduction simple. Be confident. Okay. That's going to be tough when you're talking with The Rock. Refrain from bragging. I feel like it's just putting everything on the table. Share your anxieties or discomfort. I feel like the Dalai Lama would be pretty understanding. Listen. Gonna have a tough time with this one for probably some of the CEOs. Think the best about the other person. I guess you always gotta look for the good. Alright, we're gonna do... I guess in this case, method 3, for introducing yourself and impress. Let you introduce yourself in any social situation. Introducing yourself at any social situation. Make eye contact. Eye contact made. Smile. Use appropriate body language. Hello. How are you? Very good.
With your screen locked and study uninterrupted.
Oh, awkward. Let's back up. Oh, busted. Alright, body language done. Introducing yourself to an individual. This is going to be a bit hard. I'm going to ignore this one because... I feel like this has to be in person. Or maybe not. I'm going to introduce myself to you guys now. Hi, I'm IonizedBoop. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Chat. Offer a handshake. Let me give you a handshake. Firm handshake. I feel like I've done this already. I feel like I know what I'm doing already. I've asked questions. How are you doing? I don't think I need this WikiHow on how to introduce myself in person. Close the conversation. Well, I didn't close the conversation, so I guess maybe I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to introduce myself. Before giving a speech. At a professional event. Not professional here. Nor doing a speech. I think if anything, just part 1 and method 1 and method 2 would be what I'm gonna follow. So let's just stick with that. How to write a speech introducing yourself. Preparing your speech. Make an outline. Well, I'm not gonna really do a speech. I'm gonna do like more of a message. I guess I can just ignore this last one here in general. So, I got 3 WikiHows to follow through when making my message to the 41 potential friends online. Now again, I'm only going to try to... I say DM emails, but we've kind of like... Are doing like any kind of interaction with them, any contact with them. We'll see what we get. I'm not going to do all. I'm just going to do 1. So just the one of those. And we'll see if I have any luck. I'll try to... Ooh, I just need to stop. I'll try to get what I can. I wanted to try to do this on stream, but I don't have the time today. I don't have the time to write it out, but maybe if you follow me on other social medias like YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, you might see something related to my said method of how I'm trying to contact that person. Now, again, this is just me sending a message out to them. I'm going to consider this like me throwing a bottle into the ocean. In a sense that there may be a slim chance that they'll reply, or I'll get a reply back from anybody, any of these 41 people. And if I do, I'll share it with you. But yeah, for now, these are going to be the 41 new people I'm going to introduce myself to. And I'm going to... We'll see. We'll see where that progresses. Maybe it'll be the start of a beautiful friendship. Or rivalry. You never know. Maybe I could start my rivalry with the Pope or Dalai Lama. It'd be pretty hard to be... It's going to be pretty hard to be a rival with the Dalai Lama. The Pope, though, maybe. Alright, with that, I think I am going to call this. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a nice and wonderful December 3rd. Bye-bye!